Drugs within mental health are not as easily explained as walking across an apartment, making a sound and then hearing an echo, a voice, a whisper, some fucking man who likes a woman, who enjoys a woman's ladyhood for his manhood. And their insistence on dominance as an example next door. And their explanation of their addiction. And their awareness requirement. In a health building where there's humans who don't want meth forever as a next door neighbor, who doesn't want the dominance of some schizophrenic man as a limit for my voice on a recording to attend school and no longer be abused, harassed, assaulted, and called a bitch for some mysterious attention difficulty with concentration and focus. In other words, where the fuck do you pay rent, mister? Why the fuck do you like listening to me so much, mister? And excuse me, mister, how'd you get in there? When'd you get in there? Did the camera see all that? Because my recordings sure do hear all of you all the time now. And a video eliminates a distraction of schizophrenia caused by those who want a substance and a chemical for their hallucination. Unable to consciously visualize a bullet in their head, they describe as a mind whispering, talking, coincidentally synchronizing with silence and quiet and loud bangs and thunders and lightning flashes when their synapses fail to connect to their heart they have connected to their significant other now. Policy has been for the last years I can remember since I had chordoma, as treat the drug addict with the mental health disabilities. Those who have intellectual problems who hide from the example I described next door and the other person next door. The neighbor down the hall and up the stairs and below in the basement. Who have Alzheimer's and dementia, autism, and a disorder called Asperger's. I don't want to fucking hug you, touch you, take your pills and swallow your smoke. I want you to leave me the fuck alone. Now. And they persist afterwards, continuing their demand for their stimulation and their reward as priority during a coronavirus pandemic now. They say they enjoy my chanting, my singing, my poetry, and my writing. However, they never read, they never watch, they never see, they never hear. The disgustingness on these videos available here now. dementia and Alzheimer's, suffering humans, autistic, headphone wearing, leave me alone shirt showing, Asperger's and other DSM diagnosed criteria met in an application in a city where there's no home for us all who are so dumb and ignorant, so stupid and such a bitch now. But unfortunately, drug addicts who have dominance live wherever they want and move with freedom to another location, arriving in their cars with their shiny, glittering paint, and always moving faster than the person hiding now. These humans who have these drug addictions and then these disorders after they're done with their substances are making the problems they explain in their documents for free services now. Explaining their tent they've given up and now they expect and want and need a monthly amount of dollars and cents to have some sweets, candy, and most importantly for them all, drugs when they need their consciousness again now. They tell people to breathe, take a breath, a walk, have a smoke with them. Make their emotions and their mood as better as their lungs are with the tar they smoke and inhale now. African poets are Super Bowl speakers, presidential ceremonial inspirers, extraordinary humans who have less difficulty in saying a sentence than a person in a coronavirus pandemic in 2021 who has to live with drug addicts who are receiving treatment for their problems, insisting those with disability adhere to their dominance now. And when their awareness has a blink and their attention stops, they play music. They have conversations about socialism and more communist free services. A counselor, social worker I used to visit, used to say was available for free in the occupied part of Capitol Hill, Seattle, where not one but two, but more than a few died from gunshots, stabbings, and those women who proudly proclaim their men as powerful, who were raped, who were blind and deaf and abused, have now where the cartel mafia gangster thug in their car with their stereo and their gun with their knife attached as a bayonet patrol a community of elders with wisdom. They allow planet Earth to have instead of a war they made now with their psychology. observing behavior, observing a sound, observing an emotion of a mood of a color painted to explain freedom not as a fentanyl heroin needle, but as a cancer survivor's explanation for what you all call smart and ignore and denounce as stupid and dumb now.